Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Ajax.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Odo making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, this...
He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, no joy this time. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
A heavy challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. He's in plenty of space here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's nice. He has found the way through. That's good defending, very good defending. He's found the way through. Cross flung, terrific header. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
It's a smartly directed ball. He's only too happy to take that back. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's found a way past. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And across it goes. And that should get the job done. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Spread out to the left, and the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Real chance here. Out to the left it goes. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's had a hit! kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not the most accurate pass. Best. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. And again the keeper stands strong.
Best really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Best. Adams has it out wide and in space. Nice control. Steaming on goal. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. Azar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's looking wide. He's got away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners in...
Torres! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Spread it left. Ajax looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we...
Climbs up big! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Neymar. That is good strength. And this is Torres. Nicely spread. And this is Park Ji-sung. He is through, and he shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Against the crossbar! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Out towards the flank. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Best's cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Ajax have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Good read, needed to be distributed tidily. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Bojan. Bojan Krkić going face-to-face with his great rival. Swung over. Park Ji-sung looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Zanetti. Neymar. Out to the right. Neymar. Hangs one in. That'll be a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary. Ajax get their fourth corner. Well read, nice interception. And now they can spring out of defence.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Neymar. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Best. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bojan. He's found a way through. Incoming to big header. Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
18,
United are making a change now.
Number 7, Park Ji-sung. Number 9, Fernando Torres.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
A bit too much weight on the pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 15, Phil Foden. Number 11, Kane.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Conte. Number 13,
Well seen,
Rashford.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. Bojan. In by Bojan. Adams gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target.
Has been
Now
indicated.
he's got space here. Bojan Krkić providing an outlet on that flank. That's That's a little off target. He's had a shot! Off the post! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.
We would like to inform
Neither side
you that
able to make an
CCTV
impression. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's being shifted off it. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Over to the left. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, look at the space here. It is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Tries a shot! Fernando Torres. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's worked it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has not gone well. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Van Dijk. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Probing pass. Rooney. Out to the left it goes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Inzaghi. Rooney, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. It's a pretty loose pass. It's played through for him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Guardiola. Now it's De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso. It's a good spell of possession. And Messi! Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne! That's a half-decent try. Now it's Torres.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He has found the way through. De Bruyne. Rashford. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Guardiola. For Messi. And nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And it's Hazard. Oh, that's a key interception. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Hazard, he's picked his way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Has a look up and drives it forward. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Torres. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Distributed tidily. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hazard. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now it's Rashford. Saliba gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Azar. Out of play for a goal kick. Vardiol picks it up from the goal kick. Xabi Alonso makes the interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona finding their passes. Vardiol. Oh, what a ball! Philippe Inzaghi! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Alexander-Arnold. Xabi Alonso. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Some resolute defending there. Now it's De Bruyne. Good big chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rashford. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance to deliver. And that's the keeper's ball. Azar.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Tries to play it through. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Inzaghi looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's De Bruyne. And he's in on goal. It's Inzaghi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Filippo Inzaghi is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol. Oh, that was vital.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That has been slung wide. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. Chance for a shot! That's a good ball out wide. Guardiola. Oh, easy pickings there.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And this is Inzaghi. Rooney. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United desperately...